Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel. Although several family members have had tattoos in memory of the late Garrison Brown, KODY Brown's son with Janelle Brown, who committed suicide earlier this year, KODY Brown does not seem to have had the matching design. KODY's absence at the family gathering represents his ongoing distance from many of his children and ex-wives. On March 5, Garrison tragically committed suicide at his Flagstaff, Arizona, home. His brother Gabe, who Janelle had sent to see how Garrison was doing after he sent a string of frightening texts to her and the sister wives team the night before, found his death. It was disclosed in May that Garrison had been shot and died. Janelle just posted some pictures from a night out with Gabe and her youngest daughter, Savannah Brown, on Instagram. Fans who were perceptive saw a tattoo on Gabe's arm that appeared to say, "To the stars." Janelle acknowledged that the tattoo was an homage to Garrison when asked if it was. Yes. Many of the children had that quote tattooed on them, Janelle said. It was one of Garrison's favorite films growing up and even as an adult. She was apparently alluding to the phrase that served as the inspiration for the ink in the film Dragonheart. In the comments, another fan mentioned that they had recently seen a picture of Paydon Brown, the son of KODY and Christine Brown, with a tattoo with a similar motif. Paydon looks to have a constellation tattooed on his forearm in place of a phrase. It's unknown if the similar tattoo was applied to any additional family members. When KODY announced Garrison's passing on Instagram, he said, "Janelle and I are deeply saddened to announce the loss of our beautiful boy Robert Garrison Brown. He was such a positive influence on everyone he came into contact with. We shall be left speechless by the void our loss will create in our lives. We kindly ask that you respect our privacy and join us in paying tribute to him." The TLC reality series Sister Wives, which ran for 18 seasons from 2010 to 2023, is where KODY Brown gained notoriety. The program focused on KODY and his polygamous household, which at its height had 4 wives, Robyn, Christine, Janelle, and Mary. They have 18 children together, due to a combination of personal conflicts, trust concerns, and divergent opinions regarding the polygamous lifestyle. KODY's marriages have all ended in divorce. Janelle and KODY are no longer together, and Mary and Christine have formally divorced him. Due to arguments and the consequences of his failed marriages, KODY is estranged from a number of his children. Now that Sister Wives is officially no longer airing, viewers are turning to social media to find out more about the famous family on television. In response to criticism regarding her connection with David Woolley, Sister Wives star Christine Brown said in the most recent episode that she had true feelings for one unexpected family member. The family still makes time to gather for significant occasions even though Christine, who has been enjoying her new relationship during Sister Wives season 19, has been apart from KODY Brown and the multiple marriages they shared with Robyn, Mary, and Janelle Brown for a few years. Gwendolyn Brown, Christine's daughter, was celebrating her engagement on the show, and the rest of the family reluctantly joined in on the fun. After presenting David in the most recent Sister Wives episode, Christine found herself conversing with Mary. Mary was sincere in her feelings and wished Christine the best with David, even though she gave some light-hearted advice. Mary and Christine shared sincere feelings of love and gave each other warm embraces in a moment of warmth that stunned Sister Wives viewers. Although fans of Sister Wives are cheering for both ladies, they are astounded by Christine's tenderness towards Mary. Their exchange was good and genuine, u/Reddit Sol Louboutins clarified, adding that although Christine and Mary's relationship might not continue, it still held significance for both of them. Despite the fact that Christine and Mary are not close and have no plans to become so in the future, it was lovely to witness their sincere concern and love for one another. Despite having a challenging prior relationship and experiencing many moments of disagreement, Mary and Christine have always been on the same team when it comes to the family. Throughout their time in plural marriage, Mary and Christine had somewhat different interactions with KODY. Their problems may not have been thoroughly discussed on Sister Wives, but their empathy for one another is evident. After their time together on Sister Wives and in the family ended, many people questioned whether Mary and Christine would continue dating, but it doesn't appear like they will. Christine is starting a new life in Salt Lake City, while Mary is relocating to Parowan, Utah to work more closely with her bed and breakfast. Seeing the women take care of one another and express affection for one another in the past was a pleasant way to close out this chapter because they probably won't interact often. Even though Mary and Christine haven't always had a good relationship, the most recent Sister Wives season 19 episode looked to wrap things up more amicably. Seeing Mary and Christine reconnect over their previous relationship was a useful way to wrap up that period of their lives, as they had been on separate, autonomous journeys outside of multiple marriages throughout the season. The Sister Wives cast must now decide whether to continue. Starring KODY Brown and his chaotic multiple family, My 5 Wives made an attempt to capitalize on the success of TLC's Sister Wives when it debuted in 2013. Brady Williams, his 5 wives, and their 25 kids were the subject of the show. The family lived in an unnamed location on the outskirts of Salt Lake Location, Utah, during the 2 seasons of the show. The plot of My 5 Wives focused on Williams's polygamous family's daily hardships and fears of legal action because of their way of life. Although the show's premise may seem similar to viewers of Sister Wives, My 5 Wives was anything but. My 5 Wives, which starred Michelle and Jim Bob Duggar and their 18 kids, was a strange cross between 19 Kids and Counting and TLC's Sister Wives. The show depicts what life is like in a home with multiple siblings while highlighting the complex dynamics of a poly family. Theoretically, My 5 Wives had every component needed to be a complete reality performer. But after only 2 seasons, the show was cancelled because it didn't live up to the hype. Sister Wives gave the viewers a captivating hook right away. There was instant drama and tension when KODY Brown brought his youngest wife, Robyn Brown, into the family in the first episode of the renowned show. The tone for the tensions that were crucial to the show was established by Robyn Brown's introduction. This change in the dynamics of the Brown family makes it much easier to fall in love with the program and its characters right away. Conversely, Brady Williams and his wives Polly, Robyn, Rosemary, Noni, and Rhonda Williams are introduced to the audience in the first episode of My 5 Wives. Later in the season, when Rhonda Williams talks about her health crisis, the show's main conflict arises. However, while My 5 Wives concentrates on the daily activities of the Williams family, it falls short of Sister Wives' always elevated stakes. Although this method may seem novel, it makes you feel cut off from the actors and their interactions with one another. Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown, Brown's first 3 wives, had a close relationship with one another despite the jealousy that erupted in Sister Wives once Robyn Brown joined the family. The first 3 sister brides had a strong sense of family as a result of raising their children together. Even though the spouses lived apart from their kids, they often spent time together and dealt with problems as a family. KODY Brown's obvious partiality for Robyn Brown was the only source of conflict between her and the other wives. Nevertheless, the stress enhanced the show's emotional depth and made for excellent reality TV. However, there were hardly any significant ties between the spouses in My 5 Spouses. According to some, that is what sets the show apart from Sister Wives and gives a distinct, far more serene perspective on what life in a polygamous family is like. On the other hand, it also implies that there is nothing to anticipate but William's skill at juggling all of his women, each of whom has a different living area within a common compound, is demonstrated in My 5 Women. Brady's wife, in contrast to Brown's, were emotionally aloof from one another and their children. The plural marriage felt individualistic because they would hardly ever interact. The unfortunate thing is that the ladies felt cut off not just from one another but also from their spouse, who had a rigid rule that each wife could only spend one night with him every week. The women found it difficult to connect with Williams and one another whenever he called family meetings. During Season 1, Robyn Williams' meltdown over not spending enough time with her spouse was a clear example of this. Unfortunately, Williams was overburdened by the responsibilities of raising so many wives and kids, which emotionally taxed the whole family. It seems as though the producers merely intended for the show to present a positive image of what life is like in a poly family, as none of these conflicts were really examined in depth. However, Williams subsequently acknowledged in a 2024 interview with Sam and Melissa Zitting-Wyson that the show was cancelled because it lacked sensationalism. However, he thinks that the public may not have been interested in his family's lives since they were simply less chaotic than other reality families. My 5 Wives made everything seem a bit too ideal for reality TV, while Sister Wives explored the positive, negative, and ugly aspects of polygamous marriages and highlighted Brown's never-ending arguments with his 3 wives and all of his kids. Williams also admitted in the same interview that they didn't focus as much on religion as other reality series like 19 and Counting. The Duggars' religious convictions played a significant impact in their performance and shaped their perspective.